settled down in calm territory. Let's take a look at some key storm alerts. It was a nice break from them here in the United States yesterday, but tonight and tomorrow we've got development to watch for. The storms will fire up fast and hard, so check local forecasts, and that ring will ease back tomorrow morning as another convergence line takes on the Gulf Coast areas to the south as the system heads up the Appalachians into the weekend. We'll revisit that one in a day or so. Meanwhile, the drought-hit regions of California, Texas, and Florida are not getting the rains they expect this time of year, and it's already taking its toll very early on in the agro season. Italy notices it as well, as economics are piled on top of a severe drought in parts of the country there. I hope to do a special video about this either this afternoon or tomorrow. A great SDO blog piece from earlier this month on the magnetism change between sunspot cycles, how we know the 25th sunspot cycle is knocking on the door, and you'll even learn about which side of the sunspot magnetic fields is the innie and which is the outie. Quick note here on the slow but forward progressing still march of science to rediscover what the ancients knew. You watch the planets to predict the future and learn the cycle of the system you're in. There are still expensive private advisors who will give you market advice based on the planets. They help many people predict earthquakes, and as we've been cheering on for almost a decade, the European team championing the concept that planetary geometry controls the sun has another one for us today: Venus, Earth, and Jupiter. A quick note on Proba 5. For years it's been tracking global plant area and growth on seasonal basis and extreme condition effect. Since Sentinel is now going to be taking over that duty, it is being repurposed to complement other ongoing Earth observation missions. And speaking of which, for Earth Day here, the SVS did their usual run of updates from most of their fleet, including of the fleet itself as we zoom out from ocean currents to the Earth orbiters. They've got tons of animations compiling their data from across the globe: chlorophyll, land vegetation, cloud cover and water vapor, biosphere mapping, net long-wave outgoing radiation, atmospheric methane, sea surface temperatures, precipitation, groundwater storage, all from the Scientific Visualization Studio yesterday. Last quick note before we jump out to space: they are planning to do many further studies on the electromagnetic pollution of deep-sea cables on invertebrates. They say there is more than enough precedent and anecdotal evidence to suggest that they are as vulnerable to electromagnetic interference as, say, gray whales that are known to beach themselves during geomagnetic storms. Up next in the link list today,